Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. It was just last season that we saw what was one of the best, some might say the best, rookie quarterback seasons ever, coming from C.J. Stroud of the Houston Texans. Now, the Texans came into the season expected to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. Instead, Stroud put up an incredible season as the Houston Texans went on to win the AFC South in surprising fashion. Well, fast forward just one season and we have another rookie quarterback doing a ton of damage, albeit just in 4 games. Season's a long way from being over, but Jayden Daniels definitely taking the NFL world by storm. Now, last season, Stroud finished tied for 8th in MVP voting. People were putting him in that MVP candidate bracket through much of the season. While he didn't win, to finish top 10 is incredible as a rookie. Well, today, Bill Barnwell came up with his quarter season award winners. He had Jayden Daniels as the MVP. I'm not going to share it because it's ESPN Plus. And yes, again, well, first off, there's no such thing as a quarter mark of the season. Now, the season's 17 games. I get it. Barnwell acknowledges that too, but he still likes doing the article. Yes, so not only offensive rookie of the year, he has Daniels as a league MVP through 4 games. He has Josh Allen second, Lamar Jackson third. He acknowledges as well that he would have had Allen first after 3 weeks. Of course, the Bills kind of got smoked by the Ravens in week 4. First loss of the season. Drops Allen to number 2. We take a look at Jayden Daniels' numbers to his first 4 career games. Incredible. 82.1 completion percentage. I mean, you see the touchdown passes, 3. I mean, how can a guy be considered a league MVP when he doesn't even average 1 touchdown pass per game? Didn't throw a touchdown in either of his first 2 outings. I'm a Giants fan. That Giants game, they drove up and down the field just once they got to the red zone. The offense faltered, but 7 field goals. The last 2 games has been outstanding. That 91.3 completion percentage against the Bengals. But a 107.4 rating. Incredible. And, of course, he does a lot of damage with his feet as well. So, yes, just 3 passing touchdowns, but 4 rushing touchdowns as well. 218 rushing yards through 4 games. So, we take a look at QBR leaders. So, he is not leading the league in QBR. He's 4th at 73.3, barely behind Sam Darnold, who is 73.5. Andy Dalton has only started 2 games, so doesn't have the amount of playing time that the others near the top do. And Josh Allen does still lead the league, 82.3, but he was over 90 after 3 games, so fell a large amount after that week 4 performance, though still leading the league. But yes, awesome start for Jayden Daniels as the Commanders are surprising 3-1. We hear how the NFC East hasn't had a repeat champion in 2 decades, something around that. No one was expecting the Commanders to take it this year. But right now, they lead the division at 3-1, but again, still 13 games left. Kind of similar to last year, although not quite the same. So, last year, Bryce Young was taken 1st overall. Stroud was taken 2nd overall. Of course, the 2nd overall pick clearly outplayed the 1st, and Bryce Young was benched 2 games into his 2nd season. Now, Caleb Williams is coming off his best performance in week 4, so in no way, shape, or form am I saying Caleb Williams has disappointed as much as Bryce Young did with Carolina. But as of 4 games, Jayden Daniels has clearly been the better quarterback. Of course, a lot can change. Commanders' upcoming schedule this week, they have the Browns at home. Of course, Browns had one of the best defenses last season. Hasn't quite been the same this year at the Ravens. That'll be a very difficult game. Then some winnable games for sure. Home against the Panthers, home against the Bears. So top 2 quarterbacks battling it out. from the 2024 NFL Draft. Road against the Giants, team they just beat, and then home against the Steelers, who have been one of the better defenses in the league. So a lot of winnable games, and yes, games like the Ravens, Steelers will not be easy, but the way Daniels is playing, if he continues, even with the Commanders not fielding a great defense, really no game is a sure loss for the Commanders. But 4 games into the season, a lot to go. But do you agree with Bill Barnwell that Jayden of ESPN, that Jayden Daniels has been the MVP through 4 games? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.